sorry about that. All right, that seems to be working. Start talking, see what's going on here. Maybe we'll...
Still nothing going on.
I just switched it.
I'm testing a 1, 2, a 3 into the 4. I'm testing the mic because your mama's at the door.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
All right, good. So people will hear that whole thing I just did.
All right.
It looks perfect.
Looks like we got it working. All right. Sorry about all of that shit, motherfuckers. Start talking, see what's going on here.
You got to turn that off.
Because I'm getting a repeat, and I don't like repeats.
I'm testing a 1, 2, a 3 into the 4. I like that.
Okay. Turn it off.
I'm turning it off.
All right. Can you guys hear us now? Fucking hopefully, because we just went through like 7 different things. I know it's going to take you guys a little while to.
That's actually what happened.
Thank you, Dom. We can fucking hear now. We've been dicking around with a whole bunch of different things. We have changed our camera a little bit, so we've upgraded our camera, and then we switched our input into the camera's fucking internal microphone. And that would make all of these microphones completely pointless. So
I'm glad that they actually got to see a mic check, because that happens every single time. I just say stupid things into a microphone until Steve goes, "Oh, sounds good. Sounds good."
Yeah, we literally take 15 to 20 minutes and just start yelling at each other, and that usually starts a whole nother fucking argument.
I like to just come with nonsense into the microphone. I use it to springboard my rap career. Hey.
All right, guys, welcome to what we assume to be week 15 or episode 15 anymore. We stop counting. We smoke a lot of weed. Of the Goons Club podcast, we are short one person. We do have a microphone in case she does decide to show up.
Betsy, speak to the microphone.
Yeah, Betsy, if you would have been here, it would have been so much cooler. We are broadcasting from my, what is this, a dining room? It's a dining room.
This is from the boudoir.
Yes, this is from my, we have a fish tank behind us, so we're
classy.
You can obviously tell we're doing well. We actually got a national sponsor by Zima. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Zima sponsored us in our own minds.
They've come back from the 90s.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Somebody found a bottle of it in their trunk. And it was sponsored by some fish food company. We're making moves, man. Also, I'm Steve, and that's Dave. And off camera is Tommy with his fucking Taco Bell. So there's Tommy. It's my roommate. He's the one that owns the fish and feeds the fish, because I don't know how to feed fucking fish.
What?
I don't know how to feed
fish. You
fish.
just put flakes in there.
Yeah, but how much do you put in there?
I want to do this whole show feeling like I'm Seth Rogen.
Joe Rogan?
Joe Rogan, rather.
Are you questioning everything?
I want to talk like him through the whole show, through the whole thing. You know, like, bro, you can't do the whole thing. Like, can you? I mean, it's possible. I started watching a lot more Joe Rogan after you started getting more into it. I was like, maybe I'll take a peek-a-loo.
Yeah, it's a good way, because he started out like we talked about in other episodes. He started out with a fucking PC or a laptop computer, and literally he was using Ustream when he first started, which is like a third-party like application. Then he uploaded it to Twitter or to YouTube or whatever, and they were playing with special effects like snowflakes in the background. And I mean, it took him 100-something episodes to actually step up to what we're doing now, but that was also 7-8 years ago. But we just jumped right into it. We fucking got all these fucking silly microphones and computers, and Tommy making all that racket in the background.
Come on, Tommy. Get with the game.
As you guys know, I've been a little sick. I was sick on Tuesday and a little bit of yesterday, and I'm still getting over a little bit more of that. So don't take magic pills for people you don't know.
I think we'll get back into that later.
Yeah. I don't think we're ever going to talk about it. Corey, if you want a Zima, there's a Zima in the fridge.
Was that Hip and Modern? I saw you were nearby.
Yeah. You can come over and have a Zima, but you have to be on the show. I actually have a microphone.
Right over there. It's ready to go.
It's ready to go.
Or I'll go outside and throw it to her.
Go outside and what?
His seat is going to go outside and throw her the Zima.
Yeah, Corey, if you want a Zima, Day or Tommy said something about you're stupid and we hate you.
He'll throw it at your forehead like a target.
I had to blow my nose. Give me 1 second.
I feel like we're all better for knowing such a thing.
Oh, well, you're going to hear it.
That
My assistant.
was That was really like inspiring teamwork between you two.
Well, sometimes you just gotta look it out, dude.
Wow, there's so much to talk about this week.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking, what is going on in the world?
I'm just, there's so much.
Yeah. You can tell me about
first and foremost, how excited are we that O.J. Simpson is free man?
The juice is, they say, loose. I don't know how excited I am about that.
Hello, big ass burly Ben with your bad beard and your bunch of bees and your baby boy's name.
I don't know what any of that means. I have to log in all my devices because I logged everything out with this, and I'm getting fucking text messages from people, and I can't even read them.
Steven, it's your mother.
No.
Call me as soon as you can. I want to talk about the tuna. There's too much tuna.
Did I send it to you, or was it somebody else that they did an on Broadway?
Oh, no, you messaged me at like 4 in the morning. Was like, watch this now. And I was like, no, I'm going to go back to sleep.
Yeah, they John Mulaney and Nick Kroll did... There's a sketch comedy show, The Kroll Show, that was on Comedy Central for 3 seasons.
It's crawling through my skin.
Oh, we'll get to that. And there was one of the skits they did. It was it's called Oh Hello. It was 2 old Jewish guys from New York City, and they would do a prank show, which was not funny, but they'd sit at the table and they'd have these guests come on, and they would talk about, or they'd have a waiter bring out like a monstrosity of a fucking tuna sandwich. And then they'd be like, "Whoa, would you say that was what? What would that be called? Maybe too much salad tuna?" And
He must be so embarrassed.
He must be so embarrassed right now. And somehow Kroll Show, he canceled the show. Well, he canceled himself. I guess he was just done with it. But they got together and did a fucking Broadway special of these two just being fucking kooky fucks, and it is fucking hilarious.
It's a lot more funny than you think it would be.
Yeah, you'd have to be there.
So there's what else is going on?
OJ is going to be free on parole, and they said by fall maybe. So I mean, parole you don't get out that day. It's not like you're bailing out. It takes a little while. This fucking Mike.
Do you think he's gonna get out of jail and immediately do something stupid?
I don't think so, because I know that he's got a $2.2 million pension or something like that coming from the NFL. Something along those lines. He's got a shit ton of money. I mean, $2.2 million really isn't that much for a man like that, but he's been locked up for fucking, 9 years?
But there was Juice trying to steal his...
He wasn't trying to steal anything. Hold on, he's trying to get my door.
Steal his own memorabilia back.
I don't think he was stealing.
Yeah, well, you should have been his lawyer then. I think he was stealing it. The Juice was caught with his hands in his own pants. That's not even a thing. Wow, you are getting fucking paranoid, man. You need to lay off the...
I fucking got headphones in, and every noise that I hear gets amplified. So when I hear, like, a door opening or something like that, it could be upstairs or it could be out there. And Corey just said she was on her way here, so I assume the worst.
You're like if Superman were to do too many drugs. Like, I can hear shit. It's the neighbors. They just got home.
Yeah, well, okay, look at all this. I have not seen any of these comments.
Do you think if you had the ability to see through walls, would you be more paranoid or less paranoid?
Fuck you, Amber. I wouldn't want to see through walls. There's certain things that I don't want to fucking see. Like, I got a roommate who's a male who I'm assuming takes shits every once in a while. Or, like, who the fuck knows what he does behind closed doors?
Do you think that you can, like, not see through a wall? And, like, is it like...
Can you block it out instantaneously?
Yeah,
like, he's taking
I imagine
shit.
it's like hearing. Like, you just can't not hear things sometimes. Like, you may not be able to hear it so well, but you hear it.
Yeah, I'm good on, like, superpowers. Like, I'd like to win the lotto more than seeing through a wall, and that's... I don't know. That's one of those questions you really can't answer, Dave.
I like to think that you can just not see through walls. Because you'd be fucked up all the time. You'd just be walking through walls and shit. Like, there's no context to what you're seeing. There'd be no barriers. You'd just be like, Clark, did you just walk through the living room wall? There's definitely something wrong with you.
Yeah, but I think it'd be really disgusting, like, going to a music festival and just seeing a line of porta potties and just having, like, all that shame built up in you.
There's just people floating there?
And
where does it stop?
And
you get to see through the wall, but you can't see through the objects in the room?
And they're probably all in weird positions, like... I don't know, fucking somebody's doing it upside down because they're fucking fancy as fuck.
They're fancy.
I don't
Oh, you
fucking know.
fancy, huh?
Somebody posted on one of those stupid fucking meme pages. Some guy's going at a girl in a porta potty and they rip the door open and he's like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, ugh, sick motherfucker.
I mean, like I'm into some weird shit, but that is a level of like that's a Blumpkin gone wrong.
Yeah,
man. That is just too much.
You like resorted to a fucking porta potty. I mean, it's like
Babe,
treat her
it's
like,
so
treat her like a lady and use the handicap one.
it's so hot in here. It's so
Smells like
I'm so ready. Why don't you hop into that porta potty and I'll go to town? That's so like how much do you not have to like your partner, or how much do you actually have to like your partner to get to that level of like, you know what we should do? Just go bang it out in the porta potty.
I've been in some weird places, but I wouldn't. Porta potties, like it depends if like it's the first day of the festival or like at the end of a
Are you
4-day
like, if there's
weekend.
floaters or not? Dude,
All right. So
listen,
we're not talking about that.
for all the
anymore.
weird shit I get into, I don't like to be in public.
Yeah.
No, I don't even like kissing. I don't like to do more than like kissing, and not like porn kissing, just like a normal kiss.
I've done some weird shit recently in the public, and I don't really care. Like,
Yeah.
fucking just, you gotta do what you gotta do, Dave, and who the fuck cares? If you don't want to see it, don't.
If you don't want to see
Don't
this,
look.
stop looking.
Yeah, unless you can see through them fucking walls or whatever. I feel completely bad because you're gonna see some shit.
No porta potty needed here.
Yeah. Ugh. Anyways, so OJ's up for parole.
That went weird.
Yeah,
real
it
quick.
sure as fuck did. So,
I'm a little embarrassed for it.
yeah, whatever. So OJ got granted parole. He'll be out by fall. So that's going on. Fucking unfortunately, Chester Bennington died from Lincoln Park. Well,
He died from Lincoln Park. He died. He happened to be part of Lincoln Park.
Yes. Committed suicide at the age of 41 this morning. Fucking scumbag. Like, I hate that you do that. A man with so much talent, but obviously had some issues going on with himself, and who the fuck knows? I don't know him personally, so I can't really.
Gonna give you a hot car.
Yeah, people deal with crazy shit every day. I mean, and once you become that famous, like, you don't know what people are really going through and how they fucking deal with it and how they cope with it. So
How do you feel about too soon jokes?
that's still too soon.
I
It hasn't
mean,
even been
listen,
like 12 hours yet.
Like you have to get like too soon jokes have to be fresh. You can't have a too soon joke be late because then it's not soon
Then
enough.
it's not funny. Like,
Right. Like,
9/11
there's gotta
jokes,
be.
9/11 jokes are now funny. They're now allowed to be funny.
I don't know. Is that ever going to be soon enough for that? That's
Knock knock.
pretty. I mean,
Knock knock.
Who's that?
9/11.
You said you never
You said you'd never
forget.
forget.
Like I feel like it's okay to make World War II jokes now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
it's-
everybody involved is.
I did not see that. I did not see that coming. World War II, not so bad. Sometimes I have to explain things to Dave.
So, but like no. So I feel like I love too soon jokes. I do.
Is that packed?
Can I kind of hit that? Sorry, guys. We're going to take a little pause for the cause.
You talked about this last week. How you're like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna smoke some weed on the camera.
Fucking smoke weed. Who stole my lighter? Dirty gay!
I know that you're doing this because Joe Rogan does it, and you want to fucking bury him.
I looked right in
Wow,
the
you
light.
keep smoking those weeds, you'll catch that lighter sooner or later, buddy.
It's all about muscle mass, bro.
It's about muscle memory.
Muscle memory. Hang in there, folks. Hi, Ben.
So I like too soon jokes. What do you think the best too soon joke? Like who had the best one?
I think the Aaron Hernandez was when he got convicted before he offed himself in a jail cell, a prison cell. It said New England's murder fucking record was 0-2 or something like that. Something stupid. I forgot the fucking specifics of it, but I was just like, oh, maybe you shouldn't. But fuck it, yeah, you said it. I don't care.
Mine was Mariah Carey. Not Mariah Carey. Whitney Houston. So she died, and it said, finally, Whitney Houston beat Bobby Brown to death.
Oh, Jesus. I like the, what was it? Who's the drunk one? Fucking Amy Winehouse is celebrating like 8 years of sobriety today. They think every year somebody comes out with a new one. And I'm just like, oh, you're just beating that dead horse. Like, fucking keep beating it. Just keep fucking
The
tweeting.
White House one took me a second to get. I was like, she's. Oh, well.
Betsy is our normal co-host who decided that she's too cool for us today,
She's too cool, too hip, too modern.
and she decided not to show up, which I understand was his last minute. This fucking mic stand, fuck off.
Do you ever like look at our Goon Squad crew and just wonder who the fuck is that person?
What?
I'm just saying. Sometimes I go to the group, the Facebook page, and I'm looking through it, and I'm like, I don't know who half of these people are.
Well, usually my friends are Betsy's friends if you don't know who they are.
That's fair. I just think it's funny. I'm like part of this thing, and I don't know who any of these people are.
Those are called fans, and sometimes they'll write you fucking hate letters and hate mail. Like, but they send it through the mail
Listen,
because
you
they're
said
crafty.
the N-word last week. Nobody said to me hate.
wasn't-
you got that whole market corner.
It was not the N-word. It was the slang for the N-word, and I'm fucking totally allowed to say that I have 2 black friends, and they said it's okay.
They gave me permission.
You got your little stoner, the little stoner panel behind the cameras over here.
The
Fucking
camera crew.
laughing it up.
Laugh it up, furball.
Yeah, too soon jokes sometimes are too soon. But yeah, it's better to be too soon than too late, because then it's just like, oh, why would you bring that up, you piece of shit, and I hate you.
I like him like, it's like an hour, right? He dies an hour later. Looks like crawling through his skin didn't work. Or, what was it? Looks like he was too close to the end.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like he did break.
Somebody was
stupid like
but
that.
somebody's got to be clever enough to do that. Like stand-up comedians have to have that
Well,
that quick wit. But there's some fucking nerd
it's
sitting in his
market, man. I mean, not all comedians can look at this and go, "Holy shit, he's dead. I got to find something to say about it." Like I think maybe it's just because it's a coping mechanism for some people. Like honestly, that's some bad traumatic shit, and I think that some people just deal with it, through humor. Now the thing is, that's how they deal with it. It doesn't have to be acceptable. I mean, look, some people may have seen this, right, and been like, Chad Bennington's dead, and then he immediately went and fucking shot up heroin.
His name is Chester, but
Whatever.
yeah, but
So what I'm saying is, like, whatever. So he dies, and they immediately go get fucked up, right? Because they're like, oh, he was my fucking teenage idol or whatever. That's how they deal with it. I'm not saying it's great, and nobody's going to say that's good, but
Right.
they're like, well, that's just how that fucking guy deals with it. So it's the same concept. You're like, instead of going to do drugs, I'm just going to make a terrible joke about how he died.
right. This show is boring. Show tits.
Nobody said show tits to me.
Amber said it because she's fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah, well, tell Amber that
Yeah. There you go.
give a little, get a little.
Yeah.
We're not cheap, Amber.
Yeah. I actually unfriended somebody on Facebook today because
Oh.
some girl that we went to high school with was like, I'm still not over Robin Williams fucking committing suicide, and I had a panic attack and anxiety because Chester Benningfield fucking killed himself, and I don't know what to do. I was like, you fucking make it about me. Make it about me. Hi, everybody.
Bennington.
Benningfield, whatever.
Oh yeah, now we're even there, buddy.
Yeah, well, you call him Chad.
It's Chad Chesterton.
No, it's just fucking. It's stupid that Anthony Jeselnik said it. He's like fucking when like the bombing's happening in France and all this other shit. They're like, oh, but look at me. Like I changed my profile picture, but look at me. I'm helping. Like no, you're not. Like fucking prayers. Like what the fuck? No, you're fucking making it about you for no reason.
Wow,
You're fucking stupid.
they did not like what I had to say about Chester. We went from like 7 people to 1.
Well, fucking.
Everybody was like,
I didn't do it.
done with this.
Today's episode is being brought to you by Zima.
Zima!
College fucking
Viva
drink
Las
fucking
Vegas.
concoction. Salute to Mancha. Eat lots of broccoli.
Still,
I need another Zima. Carry on.
it still tastes like crap.
It still tastes like fucking high school fucking failure.
Whoa!
We're good.
We've lost the
I'm gonna
fish
walk
tank.
around the other way.
So the lightning storm was pretty good earlier. I liked that. It was enjoyable.
Dave Zima?
Yes, I'll take a Zima, please.
I'm gonna walk around the long way.
Take a walk around the room.
Just start making those again? Zimas?
I don't know what they're making.
No, Dave actually found this in his mom's basement.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
This is like fucking 22-year-old Zima.
Yeah, look at the way they designed the glass.
Yeah, they made it like this back then.
No, they started making it, what, a couple months ago, as far as I know.
Zima is fucking bad, people. How do you fucking feel about that?
It's like Fruit Loops.
It's like Fruit Loops.
I don't even know what the fuck it is.
You want to try
Is it lemon lime? Yeah, it's a fucking chick pop. I mean, it's
Fucking absolutely disgustingly good, the hell.
This is
like
this is for sure like the unadmittable good. Like
I hate it, but I love it.
I can't really tell you that it's good.
refreshing citrus beverage.
Okay.
I made a post the other day. I want to go back and check it out. I haven't checked it. That post about leave us what you want us to talk about. I posted one on my Facebook and one on the Goon Squad, and I never checked it.
Yeah, I saw that. Something about...
You talked on it for like 20 minutes. What do you mean you saw it?
I saw it. Did I talk about it? I think
Yeah.
that was about the gun
You
debate,
didn't
though.
stop commenting.
I think that was about the gun debate. And I do
a lot of things when I'm drunk, Dave. What happened?
So that I was in jail once.
Yeah.
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 Hardened criminal.
For like 14 fucking minutes.
30.
It's a long time, Dave.
Yeah.
What'd you do with all your time? How did you get through it?
Bro, man, I slept it off. I slept as long as I could.
Huh?
So did you drop?
They
he
gave
dropped
me
the
a
soap.
wet nap. There was no soap. It's one of those classy gels, apparently. They were very nice to me.
I think everybody stopped watching, and I don't care. The show must go on. So yeah, we have things to discuss, but we don't even know what they are because we have to look on the internet because we rely too much on technology, Dave.
What is going on?
What?
Brian Clark, holy shit, what are you going to do? A 12-hour show?
Oh, that was because we were going to have Adam on the show,
First half of
and
your
Adam is a bit of a talker.
a quarter of you telling him to shut the fuck up, and the rest of you guys threatening to kick each other's
That ain't
asses.
going to happen here.
I've never threatened to kick your ass. I don't think that I've ever threatened to kick your ass.
I don't think it was about you.
No. What I'm saying in general, I was reading this, I was just thinking, I don't think I've ever threatened to kick your ass.
Yeah, I don't think you could, Dave.
Don't be a show-off, you little bitch. Look at those. I didn't know birds came with muscles. Come on, bitch.
Where's Cora? I thought she was coming over to get a Zima.
Hey, do you remember that Vine video where we had the pop bottle and I was like, what did I say? I can't fucking kill you with this pop. I'll kill you with this pop bottle. And you said, you can fucking try. And I threw it at you. And then we stopped. And then reset. And then it took another Vine of you throwing it back. Like,
Yes, we did buy this equipment to do this. Why do you care?
that was awfully serious. You
I was reading a comment while you're looking for yours, so.
shit talking?
No?
Daniel Ross wants to know, what are your current sneakers and why?
I wear Crocs because they're comfortable, and I don't want to buy new shoes because I hate. I'm not wearing them now.
You don't wear Crocs.
I do wear Crocs.
No. Get the fuck out of here. I was talking about you wearing flip-flops at a metal show earlier.
Sometimes I wear flip-flops too, and they're
You were like,
comfortable. They're
metal
fucking-
as fuck. I'm going to sing on stage at this death metal show in my flip-flops and basketball shorts.
Tommy, he saw the picture from like Smite Fest or something like that. I'm on stage with basketball shorts and flip-flops on. Because you got to remember, we're in fucking like central Pennsylvania on the river when it's fucking humid. It's hot. It's like 99,000 degrees out roughly. I'm not a scientist nor a
About a metal show. Hey, listen, it's too bad. If you can't stand the heat in the kitchen, a metal show doesn't get flip-flops. Never. Not once ever.
Do you wear your shoes when you drum? No, well, some people.
You ever worn flip-flops to a metal show? Fuck no, because he's not a little bitch.
Dude, we were camping out for fucking.
I don't want to hear it.
We were camping out for
Bring some
3
sneakers then.
We were camping
You
for
bring
3
your
days.
Chuck Taylors.
And when it's raining and muddy out, and you have to wear your shoes home.
You can wear your flip-flops through all that shit, but when you get on stage, you put on some shoes.
Wasn't a planned thing, Dave.
Well,
I'm just trying to fucking drink Zima and have a good time, bro.
Find the microphone on the account that I'm wearing flip-flops.
I fucking
I
hate
don't
you.
sing the song with you, sir. All I have are these goddamn flip-flops. So you don't skate? So why do you wear those? Wow, he like predicted these answers.
Oh, the Chuck Taylor comment. I think Chuck Taylors aren't fucking skateboarding shoes. Those are basketball shoes. And the original.
You're not a logger.
Ted, did you tell him about the basketballs? Of course.
Dan's really going
Sorry
off
about
on
the
this one.
feedback on that.
Why drink flavored whiskey? It's syrup and sugar. Go have a waffle and berries, you fuck.
Was that Dan?
Yeah.
Shout out to Dan Ross if you ever see this. Thanks for the most fucking obnoxious comment I've ever heard in my life.
That's really not terrible.
Flavored whiskey, huh? Or shut the fuck up. Don't do it.
I've got plenty of ... What do you have plenty of?
I got plenty of, I don't know, problems, I guess. I got some problems
You
going
have
on.
99 problems?
I've got plenty more than 99 problems.
Well, if Ape ate one.
Yeah, that's definitely not a problem right now. So,
That was it for the Goon Squad one. Wonder what my
Okay.
personal page.
well, let's get weird.
You know, I got a ton of hits back for asking
About the
what
guns?
topic. Well, not even about the guns. Just what topic would people debate? And I said, what do you feel passionate about? What is it that you would talk about? That do you have, something that you would debate that you're so passionate about?
Yeah, I
People
didn't
said some crazy thing.
I didn't see anything that could be fucking like argued with. You know what I mean? Like, who's going to disagree with that? Like, people put out topics, but not their stance on it. And I think that's how the gun debate happened. But I haven't been able to find anybody that's willing to debate that.
To be honest, I have not found one person that can be like, hey, honestly, we should restrict some gun laws, and
I don't think it
put
should be
some control on the gun.
I don't think it should be restricted so much. I think it should be like reevaluated. Like, there's a lot of fucking crazy people that are out there that have guns that shouldn't have guns, or purchased guns and then went crazy, but not using their guns to go crazy, and never got reevaluated to own those guns anymore. Like, people fucking get locked up at mental hospitals and say, like, do you have a gun at home? And they're just going to say no, and they're not going to go and check. But that dude's going to come home after being fucking locked down for however long it fucking takes for you to go through that. And they're going to come home and have a loaded shotgun in their closet, and fucking then what? Like, you should have to, I think, every year or something like that, or every fucking X amount of time, have to be reevaluated to make sure that you're still mentally stable enough to have a gun. I wouldn't say every year, like renewing your driver's license, like every fucking 5 to 6 years. Like, reevaluate your fucking mental state. And yeah, it's going to be an inconvenience, but it's going to get rid of a lot of the fucking crazy people that have guns. But then you're going to have a bunch of illegal guns out there, and that's not going anywhere. There's something behind me.
Yeah, an air conditioner, and your big ass head's blocking it, man.
Am I stealing all the cold air on you?
You got all the cold on you. It's just dripping down your back like your prom date.
It's been fucking hot in this house all day. I haven't run the air conditioner all fucking day.
That was one of my favorite things that the wrestling coach used to say. You roll over like a prom date.
You guys, when was this? High school or middle school wrestling?
High school.
Oh, okay, so some of you guys probably knew what that actually meant.
Yeah. Oh, we all knew what it meant.
Oh, some people.
If you didn't follow along, it was a wrestling locker room. I'm sure they'd bring up the speed.
People probably would have figured that out. Sure, you don't want to hit this?
No.
It's Afghanistan.
That's why I was late today.
It's Afghanistan animation.
Afghanistan animation, chief.
Yeah.
Johnny Chimpo.
Johnny Chimpo. Somebody just brought up Johnny Chimpo the other day. Yeah, Murphy did. We were sitting there talking about, they were talking about dicks, and he said something about, like, why don't you fucking send him to see me? And fucking, what about my dick? And I was just like, ugh. So,
Amber, share our post. Share our chat.
what?
Share our.
Oh yeah,
Live.
everybody share our videos. If you guys,
Give a good share, even if you're already watching this tomorrow.
I gotta do this.
Just repost it.
Oh, it's live from my page.
Oh, your page is so live.
I don't even know who's
It's
watching.
so
Didn't
weird.
it used to tell us who was watching at one point or another? Like, I don't care. It's not really that big of a deal, but it used to say fucking so-and-so's watching with you, but then it doesn't tell you when they leave or whatever. And now we get all scrambled.
Oh, hey girl. I like how we just keep watching from other devices. We're just gonna build our own.
I'm just making sure that it's working.
Nobody else has to watch. Nobody will ever see the show. We're just liking all of our own videos anyway.
Yeah, we're the only people liking this shit. Well, anyways, where's Big Bad Ben? I don't notice him watching.
He said something earlier.
Yeah, I saw him, but I don't know what he was saying. Share now publicly, just because we want to. I gotta find out what happened to Corey, because I'm not gonna save all these fucking Zimas for that bitch.
That's it. Brown chicken, brown cow.
Uh-oh.
Is that intense?
That was like camping intense.
Let me just roll these up
Let me
here.
just roll up these old sleeves here. I need to buy new stands. I think I have to buy new stands because this.
Don't touch the tip.
Yeah, but it's just so fucking
Say the word chintzy. I dare you.
chintzy. It's
Oh,
chintzy.
racist.
That would have been the word I would have used too. But it just doesn't stay in place. You know what I mean? Like, look at it. It just keeps fucking moving down. Fucking putting its look. It's like literally falling.
This is what I look like after eating a big
Yeah.
steak sub.
I just want it to stay in place and stop fucking falling over because this is what the fuck we were trying to avoid. So
So maybe go low and point it up.
I just tried that. I think it has to be up to go down. I could just keep lifting it up.
Lift it. SR5.
Cheers to Sean Conlon. Thank you.
Sean.
Sean, today's episode, as we've stated earlier, is brought to you by Zima.
Zima.
Zima. It's for your heart.
Sean, you Zima beer?
Yes, we're really drinking fucking Zima.
There's nothing wrong with a little Zima in your life.
Corey's got to put pants on, and she's going to step over, so
better not.
I don't have somebody else to fucking sit here and talk about something with. Anyways, what's going on with you, man? I haven't talked to you in a couple days. Elder, since my sickness the other day. Tom, you want to join the show? Huh?
Talk about that. Sickness.
Yeah, let's
Are you
not.
down with the sickness? Wah!
Well,
I can't stand Godsmack. Or
neither can I. Except for there's cover bands in Rochester that cover
I
Godsmack.
don't like Godsmack, and I don't like... What's the other one? Sounds just fucking like Godsmack. Disturbed. I can't stand either one of those bands.
I never liked either one of them.
Just from music-wise. I just fucking hate them.
Yeah, I was never a fan of either one of those bands.
I'll tell you, dude, I
Don't you
fucking like-
disrespect the Disturbed.
I like Creed better than I like those bands.
I don't understand why people like Creed. Like, I don't get it.
Scott Stapp's a really good singer.
I just don't like them. I don't have to have a reason, do
I
I?
don't know. I'm not trying to defend them. You
No.
like what you like.
No.
I'm just saying I like them better than I like Disturbed and
Yeah.
Godsmack combined.
I saw with all the shit that happened today with Linkin Park, like everybody's like, oh, finally he got over it and fucking blew his brains out and realized that he sucked. I'm like, dude, Linkin Park, like Hybrid Theory, I understand.
He's like a multi-millionaire. I don't think he's terrible.
Yeah, he was like a multi-platinum recording artist, so I'm pretty sure he fucking wasn't that bad. That's like not Nickelback, but whatever. Yeah, everybody came out and it was just like, oh, they fucking suck, and fucking finally they're not going to be making any more shit music. I'm just like, dude, like you guys have no chill button at all.
Too soon joke. It's not. It's one thing if it's a too soon joke. It's a whole other thing if it's like a too soon insult.
Usually, I mean, if it's a joke, it's going to be an insult. It's got
Oh
something to do
no!
with
I mean, a joke is like the point of a joke is to get the yuck yucks. But when you're just doing a too soon insult, you're like, "Good, fuck him. I hope he died because they're terrible." Like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Let it go. Let it go, buddy.
Brownlee says Springer tomorrow night at the Rock and Burger Bar. So if you guys want to go check out Springer, they're actually a really, really cool cover band. Our buddy from American Villain, Jed Seaver, is the singer of their band. They are playing tomorrow at the Rock and Burger Bar. I don't even know where that is. Gates, I think.
I thought Josh was their singer.
Josh and Jed both sing.
Oh, I really felt like a dick for a second because I was like, I don't really know.
No, the Rock and Burger Bar.
Oh, it's on
Is it the
Pixley
58
Road.
It's the 585 Rock and Burger Bar, so it's in Gates then.
It's on Pixley Road, across from Hank Parker, your
How
local
can
tent supply
Krista
company.
and Katie call in to be on the show? We could probably do that. I'd have to get another adapter cord, and you'd have to have another set of headphones. But we are going to be working on that to get people to call in. We have a soundboard here that's got.
You know what?
fucking
It's better if
70
they
different
just
channels.
write it in the comments, and then we can just
Well, sometimes talking is a little bit better than typing it out.
talk. What the fuck is a Zima?
Oh,
Did you swallow that one?
yeah, that one just went in my mouth.
I thought you were an adult this whole time, but it turns out I was wrong.
Apparently, you can suck too hard, ladies.
True. That's actually, I think that's true.
Sometimes you just gotta be nice. So yeah, this is what we do on our talk show. Oh God. Yeah.
I wish Krista and Katie could call in. I'd like to see you talk to Katie. We should definitely have Katie on as a guest. Katie's
Okay.
very opinionated, like you, but just a different style of ginger.
but dumb.
I love Katie. She's amazing.
Tom, get on the show.
Get on the show. Get on the show.
We're always ready to have people come on the
Katie,
show. Just get a hold of Dave.
Drop
and
us some comments.
Yeah.
We're more than happy to talk to everybody in our comment section. We're both watching just to see if you guys say something.
Yeah.
I feel like a 7-year-old waiting for his father to come home after he did
Jesus.
never come home.
No,
I'm just sitting by the window like, please say something.
that's horrible, Dave. Dad.
Can you hear me? That's pretty bad.
It lasts for hours, Amber.
Hours. Usually a 2-hour run.
We're waiting for somebody to get here. Corey's just lives around the corner. She usually fills in when Betsy is not here.
She's a pole dancer.
She is a pole fitness dancer.
No,
she's not
a pole dancer.
She's not an exotic
Just a
dancer.
pole dancer.
Thank God she keeps her clothes on. So Corey should be arriving momentarily, and we'll get her fucking wild story from the week. This weekend, what the fuck do I got going on this
I
weekend?
definitely never called her dumb.
No. And Tommy's birthday's this weekend, so we have a big party for Tommy, my roommate's Dirty 30 party on Saturday out in East around Quite. So we're gonna get a little weird. I heard there was talks of kegs, so I'll be there.
You ever?
I hope they have Zima.
Have you done keg stands? When's the last time you did a keg stand?
It really hasn't been that long. It's been
For real?
I mean, it's been like a year or two since I've done a keg stand.
Dude, I haven't done a keg stand since like high school.
I did a keg stand the day after somebody's wedding.
This is the proper time.
And then I did a keg stand. We had a keg over at Paul Rizzio's house for some reason. I remember driving my truck into the backyard, and people were like standing in the bed of my truck, and the keg was parallel to the wheel or next to the wheel, so you could just lean over the bed and then just lift their feet up, so they're already like half up instead of lifting them all the way up, I guess. And then I remember waking up the next day, and there was a shit ton of dents and dings all over my truck, and I was just like, well,
Dude, nothing beats a good old-fashioned keg fail. Like,
Somebody
I
getting hurt.
love watching people get all fucked up doing keg stands.
and then get hurt.
Yeah. You know, like you get that beer confidence. You're like, you guys, I got this. Put my legs up. Put my legs up.
And
you watch that person go up, and then their left arm gives out, and they just fall to the ground horribly on their
'cause
face.
you have no upper body strength, and you have no mind control, and you lack discipline, clearly. That's all I'm
It's a
assuming.
fitness thing for sure.
Yeah.
No, but what's
And
the
you-
worst thing you've ever seen happen?
I've seen some people bust their fucking faces. Like,
Ugh.
yeah, and
The
that's
worst
not
thing
that
I've
fun.
seen happen. Dude was doing a keg stand, and they brought his feet down, and he was like a champ for sure. It was like a good 18, 20 second pull.
That's too much.
And that dude stood there, and he was like, yeah, and then he went stiff as a board and fell over, like an old Irish movie.
How would that even happen?
I think it was the blood either rushing to his head or adrenaline, something. But dude fell down, and I was young. I was like, oh, he's dead? This is the problem. They're like,
What do we do
he'll
with
be
this?
fine.
What do we do with
He'll
this
be
body?
fine. And they just let him like lay there for like 5 minutes, and he finally was just like, whoa, what happened? And they're like, oh, dude, you passed out. And I was like, is this normal? Like, this is people prepare for this?
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten to that point of doing a keg stand where
I'm just saying,
Probably
if I got
would've
somebody
died.
that falls over like that, I'm passing my car and dropping them off halfway home.
leaving him at the orphanage.
Yeah,
This
I
is
was
no
just
longer
gonna
my
kick them out
problem.
the car. I don't care if it's a field. You weren't at my house, that's for sure.
I wouldn't leave somebody out in a field.
No, I would.
No.
Fuck them. I want them to feel like they don't know how they got there.
Just think about the Bears. Or the Lions.
Terrible Chicago team.
The Chicago Bears.
Nobody's thought about the Bears in 15 years.
I mean, Harry Carey. Was it Harry Carey? No, it was Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell being Harry Carey.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cubs win.
well, those are like Bears, but
Well, they were both from Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Hey, if the moon were made of cheese, would you eat it?
I know I would. It's a simple question. Baby can answer it. I miss fucking Will Ferrell on fucking Saturday Night Live. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in fucking years now.
I love watching the outtakes. There's one with Will Ferrell, and the guy comes in and he's like, "I'm just a paid lawyer to do the robot. That'll be $5,000. Good day." And it was Molly and I forget who else it was. I think Phil Hartman.
Molly. Who the fuck's Molly?
I don't know. Anyway, so they turn around and Will Ferrell's like, "Yeah, we misplaced your baby." And he couldn't keep it together. He's laughing.
Oh,
"We
Molly
misplaced your
Shannon.
baby."
Is that the one that when they just had babies and you got to tell you the news or something like that?
The baby got up and ran away.
Yeah, they used to have these like really awkward fucking statements like, "Why don't you guys sit down in the office or something?" He's like, "Well, I'm looking at my notes and it says, well, your baby's black." Like, what? And he's like, "Oh, sorry, wrong file." It was Molly Shannon, I want to say. Molly Shannon, and then they...
"We misplaced your baby."
I remember, I just saw the other day, I remember Tracy Morgan, right?
Yeah.
He got in that really bad car accident in New York. He got hit by a fucking like tractor trailer in his limo, and he couldn't walk again, and they said you'll probably never walk again and all this other crazy shit, but he just did a stand-up special on Netflix, and he's still fucking hilarious as fuck, and he's still making fun of himself. He's like, he'll bring up the accident in his routine, which any comedian would have. It's fucking material, but...
Oh, yeah, I mean, you have to. When I used to do stand-up, I used to say that you can't do stand-up and have everything good happen to you. Like, you can't be the cute guy. You can't be the guy who won all the money. You can't be, like, the high school fucking best guy ever award.
The best
you can't be
guy
that guy.
ever.
You can't be that guy.
Do they give out trophies for that shit?
Yeah, you're
You're the best guy
It's a small silver trophy with a star on it.
So you're the best.
Best guy ever. Good job. Hooray, high five. But you can't be that guy. You have to be. You have to have some shit happen. You have to like be the kid that gets beaten by your father.
Jesus.
And maybe you had no money growing up, and everybody else had starter gear, and you had fucking. What do you? I don't know. What did Walmart have at that point? They didn't even have that one. You just had Walmart. It just said Walmart across your shorts. Like whatever. I remember
It just said Walmart across
everybody
your
else
shorts.
had like legit starter gear, and I had things that like were identifiably not starter. And I'm not saying that like this is not a dig on my parents because I have no problems with this. I don't hold on to it. I'm just saying as an example.
Fuck the fashion show we call life.
You just have to like you have to have that kind of shit happen to you to be a comedian. You can't win and be funny.
Yeah, they said that they're like one of the major ingredients to being a comedian is like having a fucked up childhood or something that I don't remember. They were just talking about it the other day on Joe Rogan.
You got to have the ability to like see the fucked up parts of the world and just laugh at it.
Yeah, you have to have a warped fucking sense of humor for sure. A warped sense of fucking humor.
I don't think that like I necessarily I have no regrets. I'm not
No
somebody
regrets?
no regrets. I'm not somebody that's gonna jump on this podcast and be like, my life was terrible. My parents beat me and we didn't have any money. But my parents beat me and we didn't have any money, so I never complained.
Yeah, because if I complain about it, I'd beat you.
You guys are laughing because I fell in the mud, but you don't know my dad's gonna beat me.
Yeah, so my roommate just made a comment that he is upstairs watching, and he's naked. Thank God we can't see through walls, as we were talking about
I don't think it
earlier.
would matter even if we could.
I'm not looking up. I'm blocking you out. All right.
So I was a little late today because I
You want to break this one down, Dave?
Yeah. Well, no. I want to break down what happened while I was getting here. So at some point, I may have partaken in the devil's lettuce at some point tonight.
Dave smoked a little reefer.
And so I'm sitting on my couch, and Nicole yells downstairs, and she's like, "Dave, you have to be somewhere in 10 minutes. I've been trying to call your mom. I don't know what's going on. You need to call somebody right now." And I realized, oh shit, my phone's dead.
Why was she talking about your mother?
I have no clue.
Just because she's a fucking bitch and she's fucking hilarious?
I honestly still don't know what happened. I don't know how my mom got brought into it. She was like, "Somebody's calling your mom. It's a big deal. You need to like
Get up and
get
move."
up here." So I ran upstairs. Like, what's happening? Like, Nicole's called for me before, and it's usually like an emergency. Like last time she called me, she couldn't breathe, and I was just like, "Try breathing," and she was like, "Oh, okay, it's working again."
Oh, thanks, Dave. Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
Do you want me to hit you 1950s style?
No.
Breathe again.
So she yelled for you to come downstairs because I tried calling your phone like for the last 3 hours, and she said you were like preoccupied downstairs. I'm like, well, it's Thursday, and we have a rescheduled podcast today, and
I completely forgot about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
So anyway,
everybody else.
So we are having a problem with the webpage.
Who's having a what?
Hold on. I lost the cast.
All right, while Dave's doing that, I don't really know what the fuck else is going on in the world because I've been fucking sick for the last couple days. I took some medication that I thought was something else on Tuesday, and it was a little bit more potent than what I'm used to, and not what I thought it was, and I was laid up in bed for 30-something hours. It was the worst feeling I've ever had in my life, and I'm never going to fucking do that again.
Kind of.
Hi,
Halloween costume.
Corey just walked in looking like a goddamn fool. You can pull that mic to you.
You know what she looked like? She looked like a gazelle when they walk near a lion and they're not quite sure.
Oh my god, can you fucking fix that?
No, she's a hot mess.
That mic's not on until you fucking fix that. That was, yes, medication. Nobody can rap either. I took some fucking opiates on accident, so yikes. I'm never doing that again. The Zima's in the fridge.
Good, can I let go?
Yeah, that thing's got to be tight on the
Keep
table.
holding it. I'm not even joking. You can't just let things go and be like, is it fixed now?
Yeah.
No.
Why is everything in my life falling apart?
Is it done?
My
I'm going to let
my
go.
life.
All right, you're
cold-hearted.
What are you doing?
Now you're going to attach the tip, you got to push it in there.
No, because the arm won't spin on it.
I almost did.
Just give me that. Give me that.
It's fine.
No, because it's fucking echoing in my ear like a motherfucker.
Yeah, the echo on
It wasn't an accident. I fucking took the wrong medication, or just realized the medication I took was too strong for me. So whatever. Are we good?
Hold on. I'm taking a mental picture.
Ew, I'm going to throw
God.
up.
Yeah, that's part of the second part.
How's your mic working? Go ahead and give me a little hello, and introduce yourself. Turn your mic sideways so you
I'm
look.
scared to touch it now.
No, just turn it sideways. You want to talk into the side of it, not the front of it. Just turn it. The whole thing will turn. Just like this. There you go.
go.
Hi, Tommy.
Oh.
Nice pants. Thank you. I feel like there's a theme here.
Halloween pants?
No, they're my workout clothes. I figured maybe I'll work out if I wear them more.
Okay. So,
How'd that work out?
so I get in the car and I start driving here. Now, it smoked a little bit, and my phone was dead, right? Because I didn't even charge it. I just grabbed everything, and started heading here. So I'm driving, and I'm like, I wish I didn't smoke quite as much because I wasn't expecting to leave my house.
What the fuck is lighting
Sorry,
up?
Corey wanted a goddamn Zima.
Yes, she did.
So I start driving and I start listening to the radio, and there's a song that I never heard before. No, not Genesis. It was on The Zone, and it was talking about the man. And like for a minute, I was feeling it. Like I was just in my own world. Like I am the man. I don't think that's what they were talking. I think they were talking about the government.
Are you a man and are you 40? Because you're not a man until you're 40 years old.
40.
You have to be a man. To come at me like that? Come at me!
It's so Zima, huh?
But
It's a Zima.
so as I was driving, I realized that I'm a big fan of reggae, and that's all I ever listen to when I'm that high. And now I'm listening to like The Zone, and I'm listening to all kinds of weird stuff, and I haven't like listened to that kind of music while I've been high. It put me in a weird spot. It was just like just cops everywhere.
But did you die?
No, I made it here just fine because I don't think that's a reason to get into an accident.
No, that's fair enough. But, I mean, you did bring fucking Zima with you.
It doesn't taste how I remember it tasting.
It tastes exactly how it was made.
Well, that's because it used to have fentanyl in it.
Yeah. Fentanyl and Rufalin.
Rufalin.
Oh.
Only a bit.
It's like an equal mixture of half a teaspoon.
The next podcast, we are going to be shaving my mustache because I want to do that on film. Huh?
Let's do it right now.
No, not.
Let me do it for you.
I'm not shaving my mustache on my kitchen table because that's fucking disgusting.
We'll do it over the fish tank.
Get out, Corey.
Yeah. So you guys, this is Corey. Thanks for stopping by.
And we'll see you.
Yeah, no, I'm not shaving my mustache. I'll do that on the next. I'll probably do it on like a fucking Sunday special. How old is Corey asking for a friend? How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
How old? Yeah, how old do you think?
26.
How old do you think
Everybody
she is?
says 26. So
fuck
I'm
you.
starting to feel like people aren't lying when they say they really feel like I'm 26.
I didn't say 26 because I thought you were 40.
And why are your friends asking about how old Corey is?
I'm 31.
How come your friends don't ask how old I am?
How old are you?
That's very personal.
33?
33,
2?
2,
4?
1.
That really sends an echo through my table every time I do that.
My birthday is on the 24th, actually.
It doesn't
Ooh.
tell us how old you
Yeah.
are.
I'll be 32.
32.
Really? I thought you were 2 years older than me.
Well, you thought wrong, Candy.
Are you getting paid to thank there, Zima? Shout out to Zima, by the way. Thank you for sponsoring our tonight's episode, Zima. The choice of college campus underage fucking girls for the last,
I thought it
not for the
was
last
2
15 years.
years.
Refreshing citrus beverage.
Refreshing citrus beverage. I know, that's a fucking hard word to say.
It's, you know, the more you drink, the harder it is to say.
Is it a phone charger that's lighting up? I thought that was like something fancier.
Yeah, that's a
It's a pretty fancy phone
charger.
I feel like that would
It was a
drain the
gift
battery.
to me once. It was, well, see, it comes from the outlet to my phone.
Yeah, I know.
So it's
But if the lines start going the other way, it's like sucking the juice out of your battery.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it go the other way.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Ready? Watch your face. Oh.
Steven.
Steven
Beaven, Red Dog, Hook, Fence, and Canals.
Sure.
I still don't understand that whole fucking meaning of that.
I don't either.
Somebody started calling me that. Scott Boyd started calling me that, and Tony started calling me, like, added on to it. And those two got together and just made a fucking Steven Beaven, Red Dog, Hook, Fence, and
I'm
Canals.
a big fan of gingivitis.
Okay, I'm very
That's
proud
the
of you.
only nickname I like that you
Yeah,
have.
I hate that name.
Then I will definitely call you that.
No, how fucking fancy are you?
Pretty fancy. I'm drinking Zima, aren't I?
Zima doesn't make you fancy, and that was actually
it's
from
like
the
a
Zima
sparkling
Corporation.
beer.
It is 5% though. Hats off to them. It's a hard 5% to hit.
Yeah. I mean, it's like in the top 5. Or is it the bottom 5?
What is it bottom?
Depends on if you're an optimist or a pessimist.
Is your Zima half full or still full of shit?
Who said that? Me? Oh, I thought you were like reading a comment or something.
It looks like it though.
What the fuck's going on with you, loser? How the fuck you been? Haven't seen you since what? Sunday? Monday?
Who
You
are you
guys have
talking
an exciting
to?
friendship.
Oh, I haven't seen you either. I saw you came down
I've been
on.
pretty lame. I've been working and sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't do anything. That's all I do. And I occasionally stop over here and cry about my dog.
Yeah, Corey just lost her little
I
puppy
didn't
dog.
lose her.
Your Schnauzer?
My
Her
Pomeranian.
yeah.
Oh.
Her Pomeranian.
He was like disappointed
That's what
that it wasn't a Schnauzer. He's like,
Damn it.
oh,
What's your dog's name?
it was Roxy.
It was Roxy.
Yeah.
Too soon?
Yeah. It was Roxy. Was like the fucking worst response I've ever heard. It was like, well, you know, I used to call
Can we
it
get you a
Google
cry
Kitty
on
Dog.
camera? Do you think it's possible?
You think it'll help your ratings?
No, I just want to make you cry because I'm a terrible person.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
What is going? Who the fuck is that? Oh, Tommy. I thought you were upstairs. Huh?
Dad, get out of the basement.
Dad, you owe me birthday money.
Sitting in on this. He's,
Huh?
he's like that guy walking around in his underwear in the background.
Tommy's.
You gotta have a residential guy on the couch.
Yeah.
Tommy had a long couple of days. He's been celebrating his birthday week, but it's going to turn into his goddamn birthday month.
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
And he's actually taking the evening off from any extracurriculars. He'll be back.
I was gonna walk around
back
with
tomorrow,
my underwear,
motherfuckers.
too.
So yeah.
I fucking hate this thing. Now nothing's loading.
Sorry.
What are you trying to load? What are you looking at?
Our chat. I can't see who's talking. I can't.
There's nobody saying anything. It's just Amber being a dick, making fun of me for taking morphine the other day and losing my goddamn mind. Ugh.
Well, Amber never said anything back. She said, "La la la."
What?
Fat Amber. She's
Whoa.
got a lot to say.
Oh, I totally thought you said Fat Amber. I was like, wow.
Not that
I don't know
people
what
I'm,
she
not
looks
that I'm,
like.
not that I'm aware of.
Or is that the skinny one with the tattoos?
Yes.
But I do know what she looks like.
Don't we all?
Okay. So this got a little stalkery.
She's very pretty.
Sure is. She's crazy. That shit crazy.
Well,
I don't think she's that cute. I think she's a jerk.
Just Dave.
Just saying.
let's find out what Amber thinks about you.
Do I have to go outside and smoke?
It said that already.
It's for cinematic value, though.
Yes.
If William Shatner can do it while singing,
I'm gonna go and smoke a cigarette. You guys fucking stay here. The microphones are all still on. I turn mine off and continue on what you were saying. Ugh. Here's the top. Here's the topic. Talk amongst yourselves.
put on those headphones.
Why? They won't fit my head.
You don't need to. They're fine.
Oh!
So put it on. Don't put it over the microphone.
I know. So I have the cool. Oh, don't do that.
So, Amber's other comments.
Why does it do this? It hurts my face.
I feel like, you ever watch Space Ghost?
No.
Oh my gosh, Space Ghost is so funny. He's a ghost in space that does like
Really?
a TV show,
Okay.
but he's like a airheaded superhero, and he's just like, so
Is it animated?
yeah, it's old. It's really
Is
old.
it on Netflix?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I wish it was. That'd be bomb. He gets into these segments where it's like he's got these guests on his show, and he's like, so how's the weather out there? Stupidness.
That sounds very entertaining.
Would you go to a Hanson show if it was free?
Shit. I don't know.
If Hanson played at Party in the Park, would you go?
No.
No?
I don't even go to see bands that I like that are at Party in the Park. I've never been to one.
What band that you like has played at the Party in the Park? Rusted Root? If you say Rusted Root, I'm
No.
taking you out of the house.
No. There was someone last year.
Giant Panda Gorilla Dump Squad?
No. Something from my childhood. I didn't go.
What is the most important part of a relationship? What is the most important element of a relationship?
Oh shit! Why are you asking me? Probably communication.
Communication?
Yep.
That's what I say.
Really?
I swear to God.
High five.
I've seen a
I
couple
don't
other
hate you
people.
too much. I hate you a lot less now.
I feel like you need to be able to talk.
Yeah, I feel like I agree with you on that. We're communicating. There are so many dogs around me right now. Holy shit! Hi.
They're all smelling your
My zombie legs.
zombie legs. Wait a minute. When did you hate me?
I wouldn't say I hated you. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm pretty-
Never disliked
Hold on,
you.
there's
But if
still a
I did
delay.
dislike you a lot less than I may have. Hi again.
I just did it. I hate you a lot less now. I feel like it's important. You know, there's a lot of things that you can do in a relationship. A lot of people say love and loyalty and
Trust.
respect and trust. I mean, trust, all that's important too, but I feel like communication is the most important thing.
Yeah, definitely is.
I asked somebody that earlier, and those were the other answers I got.
Nobody said communication,
No.
and those are people you do not want to be in a relationship with.
Sorry, this isn't going to work. I don't think I'm going to cut anybody off
What?
from talking to me because they didn't say communication.
What did Steve say?
I don't know, I didn't ask him.
Maybe you should.
What did I do?
Steve is back. What do you think is the most important element of a relationship?
Communication, 100%.
Really?
Are you fucking serious? He heard us talking.
No, that's always communication. 100%.
Wow.
This is
I'm
crazy.
so excited for us.
I know.
We all agree on the same thing. Everybody else said something weird. Well, it's not weird, just different.
It's just wrong. It's not the right answer.
What answers did I miss? Curious.
Love, passion,
Blech.
not passion, love, attention.
Attention is the most important part of a relationship, someone said?
Somebody said attention.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, you have to pay attention to your partner.
I'd still say communication
Yeah.
outweighs everything else. There's fucking dogs everywhere you guys can't see, but there are dogs everywhere. They'll wind up in the.
There really is.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm in my shoe that Roxy used to sleep on.
Oh, here comes the fucking waterworks. Yes.
Just let me know. Let me know when I can make you cry, and I'll
Oh my god.
bust into some lyric gold.
So I was downstairs catching up on Big Brother this morning, and
Who got voted off?
we won't know till tomorrow or Sunday. I don't know. When's the vote off night? They did the veto thing, and
I don't know. I stopped watching it because the girl I was watching it with and I aren't talking anymore. So I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't watch the stupid show, but I really want the guy that dresses up in the three-piece suit to win.
the old guy,
Yeah.
he's weird.
His game
He's
is
probably
solid.
gonna win. He's like,
His game is
He's
solid.
lurking.
He's playing this like I don't know what I'm doing here card, and it's amazing. And
well,
nobody
no,
sees it coming.
He
He's
just
like
took a temptation for money. He like threw the competition so he could win some money. And he goes to lift the thing up, and he only won $27. He got eliminated from the one competition. I thought that was kind of funny.
well, I mean, he already won 13,000 out of that
25.
first 25,000.
Yeah.
He was smart. 25,000.
He's really creepy though.
I think he's a genius. He
And then
plays
the one guy, the one that I thought was maybe the cutest one in the house, other than the
meathead. I bet you
No.
like the meathead.
well, the gray-haired meathead. Yeah, he's my favorite. I want him to win. But the shorter meat, the one from Buffalo, he's
yeah.
always crying.
He's an emotional little bitch.
And then I hated Paul for the longest time, but after this last episode, I love him. He told the Jesus loving chick, he's like, Jesus isn't playing the game, honey. He's like, so shut up with all that shit. He
The
shut
nuclear
her down.
physicist?
He's like, Jesus is, as long as I'm in the house, Jesus is in the house. And he's like, no, he's not.
All right, we can stop gossiping, big brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank God that that's fucking over because I don't know what the fuck that is. So
I didn't really like it either when I first started watching it, but then like after I started watching, like I was really into it. It's not terrible.
to each his own. I mean, it's better than watching fucking it's like Teen Mom and all that other fucking nonsense.
The fans have requested your hair down.
Yeah, that's nice.
He wore it down for me the other day. His locks are so lovely.
I do have lovely locks. My hair's fucking.
Oh, no,
dirty as
you
fuck
had to
right
do
now.
it.
Oh, I slipped my hair down.
Oh, wow.
I have to shower.
Take your bra off.
No, take my bra off. Hold on, my bra.
Ah, you gotta do it.
Why? You know what? I'm gonna fucking die. Woo.
Is this how you do it?
That's one way to.
There goes my
That's the
bra.
feminist way to do it.
Yeah, I normally just, if I'm taking my bra off, I'm just going like that, taking everything off, making it fair for everybody.
That's how I do it? I'm just kidding.
I'd rather you didn't.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah?
Can I put my hair back up now? There you go. Fucking.
Hi, dog.
And now I have to deal with this.
How is that summer?
It's a little bland after mixing it with the Zima, I should say. Kind of threw off my taste buds a little bit, so this just tastes like. It's a lemon wheat Sam Adams Summer Ale, 5.3% alcohol, 7 IBUs. If anybody knows what that means, raise your hand. I'll wait.
I don't know.
And nobody.
I didn't hear you. Sorry.
IBUs.
I've been used a few times this week.
Ugh. Amber is fucking weird as fuck. I'm not doing stripper things.
Is she talking that I can't see?
She said
Do you normally do stripper things?
stripper shake. I don't even know what that means.
Because you started taking your shirt off, you goon.
Yeah, but what's a stripper shake? Do I have to shake like I got like a meth addiction or something?
No, you shake like
Grab a stripper and
you've
just
been
shake
drinking too much, I guess.
Well,
Shaking
dude,
stripper syndrome.
I've actually taken the last 2 days off from doing anything. My roommate went out of town yesterday morning, and I was in bed the day before that and the day before that, so I kind of laid low. This is actually the first fucking couple beers I've had in 48 hours, which is a pretty long stretch for me, other than, that whole 6.5 month sobriety that I did, which was fun while it lasted.
Boring.
Yeah, I was a fucking pretty boring person at that
You are
time.
a nice person.
I'm always a nice person. People just don't understand my sarcasm, I guess. That'd be the perfect way to
Sometimes your
describe it.
Straight up dick.
Yeah. Well, sometimes somebody's got to be the asshole, man. Somebody's got to be the bad guy.
You're driving me nuts too. Can I tell you? Go with Jay Leno. Have you heard? Have you heard about this? Have you heard about this? I'll tell you. We cannot find somebody that's going to be opposing our gun
Our gun debate.
debate if
I
you
know
were calling
someone.
them pansies.
Do you know somebody?
I do. I know someone.
Is it the same fucking Roxy that was on our show last time that got
No.
fucking buried in the flat Earth debate? Because
No, it's my
That's
friend Mike. He like builds guns and shit. He
no. We
wants
we want to find somebody that's anti-gun. Like we can't find anybody that's like take all
I'll be
the gun-
anti-gun.
They want to defend the Constitution
Yeah.
or infringe. I don't want to get the gun nuts crazy.
Wait, so you guys don't know anyone
after
that
making that
is
post, I found out that
anti-gun?
there are a lot of gun nuts out there.
No, they're not gun
People
nuts.
are just like,
They're
I got
gun-
a gun and I'll fucking start a civil war tomorrow.
No, it's like there's militias that are
I would
that
not
have
be
informed and everything
okay
like
with
that.
that.
Why is that? Why wouldn't you be okay with that?
Because there's guns involved.
So you're like anti-gun now.
Sure.
Everybody should have
Didn't
a
you
sword.
apply for a pistol permit?
I had one in Pennsylvania.
Well, that's you don't need to go through like the whole. I think you just need to pass a background check. You don't have to
Dude, in
apply for it.
Pennsylvania, you have to buy the gun before you get your permit.
Yeah, well, that's concealed carry, I believe, something like that.
It was really weird. I thought that was kind of wrong.
Yeah, I think it's Pennsylvania and Virginia. Like you can just go into the store and buy a gun. Like in New York, you have to have a concealed weapons carry to even purchase a fucking gun. Like you can't just go in there and be like, I want a Glock 9. They're like, yeah, well, you need a permit for that to happen. So you'd already have to have that obtained, and that, from I know, takes like a year and some change to to apply to actually getting your permit
I just had to
itself.
take a piece of paper to the police station and be like, sign this. They're like, okay, I have a gun.
Okay, I have a gun. You should just do your bangs down, Steven.
Just leave my bangs down, Dave.
Just bang it out.
You
Bang
should-
it, Will Ferrell.
You should get
Feel
some
it in my
Bieber.
blood.
I think
My juice.
I think on next week's show, instead of just cutting my mustache, I'm probably gonna cut my hair.
Get a mohawk.
No, don't you dare.
Get a mohawk.
I am not a man bun person, but I am a fan of your man bun.
It's not a
Yeah, it's a fan bun.
And no, we cannot triple kiss. Dave and I can kiss.
Yeah, the first time.
Our one fucking
Yes,
viewer,
seriously,
our
I
one viewer is
love
gonna
it.
sit here and troll. Thank you, Amber.
Wouldn't be the first time
We
we
can
can
always count on her.
Oh, you and Steve?
Yeah, we've kissed before.
Dude, whatever.
With the tongue?
Dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
touch tongues. We both got to see tits out of it.
Prove it.
No, it's
Why do you guys do that? Why would you do gay shit just to see girls' boobs or see girls kiss? Like,
Remember
I
the
watched so many guys make out with each other and grab each other's nuts.
fucking
for real. Like I was fucking just joking, but seriously.
Yeah,
Yeah,
serious.
we were not being serious about
It's
that. 'cause
creepy and
Dave and I
disgusting.
have-
We just did it to laugh at them, and then we never ended up doing stuff. They're like, oh yeah, we'll kiss if you guys kiss. We're like, oh, okay. So they kiss, and we're like, if you want us to make out, you have to grab each other's nuts while you kiss. They're like, oh, okay.
Ugh.
And they do. We're just like, oh yeah, you guys just fucking made out and grabbed each other's nuts. Like, you're gay. And
I'm
then
not
we're
showing
like,
a gay dude my shit.
That's such a loophole.
Yeah, but girls
Guys
are,
are stupid.
and girls are stupid manipulators, and they fucking know how.
Right? They're like, watch
how to
how much dumb. You know what? If you want to see us make out, you have to rob a bank.
Yeah,
And
you
you
have to give me
probably
$50,000 in unmarked, non-sequential bills without a die pack. Like it's just a really simple thing. Well, show us a boob. Like, no, fuck you. I don't care. I got the internet now. 2017. I can see girls do a shit ton more.
Yeah,
than kiss
I
for,
think
like, clicking a
back then,
button.
when all that was going on, I think the big thing was like MySpace Mobile. If that was the cool thing to happen, but nobody had it yet. They all wanted it.
What
so
is
they
that?
couldn't like Google all that cool shit they can do now.
Steve and I, you know what do you know what our first Google challenge was? I remember it.
What's
I
a
remember
Google
exactly
challenge?
what
The Google
So
challenge. when
Google
you get in a
challenge,
fight. Yeah.
where you argue about a fact, and you argue back and forth, and finally somebody says Google
Just
challenge.
fucking Google it.
Like if is the world round or flat?
No,
No,
simple
no,
things like
wait.
what year did fucking Back to the Future come out? And you're like 1984, and you're like, no, it's not. It came out in '86.
I was gonna say 86. Am I right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making up numbers for.
That was an actual Google challenge at one point, but
It probably was at one point or another.
oh, it absolutely was. I know that we did.
Yeah.
You
I'm
guys
pretty sure it
are
was
like
1985.
fidgeting like crazy. You're doing something up your shirt. You're playing with
I'm
your
fixing my microphone.
nut.
I can't get this off.
My microphone stand is fucking, or my cradle, I should say, is fucked up. And every time I do that, the microphone's not straight. Then I gotta look at it and be all like, why ain't it straight?
Yo, this place looks so much different on camera than it does like in person. I was like, where the hell are they? And then I saw these things on the wall, and I was like, oh, you're happy. You're
Does it look better here? I mean,
It's more homey from a different angle.
It is
It's
a
like when you walk in,
homey.
it looks totally different.
It's a home and a
it
home.
looks bad, homie. So Amber just said, talk about pass or smash. I was on Instagram the other day, and I'm friends with her daughter on Instagram. And apparently these middle school or high school, well, they're middle school girls, you'll give them a boy's name, and they say pass or smash or pass or whatever it is.
Right.
And it's her friend talking about her daughter's ex-boyfriend. Like, he's got a really cute smile, but I never date him. Or something like, fucking, these kids don't know what the fuck they're talking about, which makes it a little bit funnier, like kind of the innocence of it. But some of these fucking kids, I mean, 11, 12, 13 years old are like having kids. Like, what they're having kids. There's fucking 10 or 12-year-olds that are having kids. It's fucking physically able to have a kid.
If you have a kid when you're 10, when you're graduating high school, they're starting kindergarten.
Yeah.
You're doing it the same year.
That's scary. How old is your kid? 5? 5
Yeah,
years
let's not bring him into this. I don't want to freak out with weird facts.
We're not creeping in.
Yes, hello. This is our weekly podcast. We call it the Goon Squad Podcast.
Goon Squad.
Podcast. And usually it's in a pub, but tonight we're in a kitchen.
Which is kind of like a pub, because I drink here more than I do pretty much any
No,
other
that just makes you an alcoholic.
Yeah, we have 2 bars in the house. I could flip some cameras on, but I'm too lazy. Now we have the Barking Dog little tiki bar out back, and then we have the bar here in the kitchen where we have spent many, many long hours sitting.
You should do a
Sitting
podcast from my work.
No.
On the deck, that would be dope. With the sunset in the background.
Why don't you get onto the deck?
No, because Margin is too outdoorsy.
There's a lot of people at Margins. I don't think I would want to do it.
Not if you go on a night that there's like no.
Yeah, we can't do it at night because then we need lighting. We need proper lighting, especially with the cameras, for it to pick anything up. And once you have bad lighting,
And then you can do it on the
really
inside at one of those
Fucking
tables. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna.
What are you trying to do?
Fuck it, I'll do it live.
This fucking cap for your fucking vibe.
Mark says we're all black.
Real black like. Okay.
Like a flag?
Who's Mark?
Fuck off. That
I don't even know what flag that is.
Mark Galpo. He's my old neighbor growing up on Spring.
No. I know who the person is, but I don't know what that flag is.
I was just trying to think if I'm the
No, it's
only
like
person
fucking
here, but I
Nairobi or
can't
something like
tell.
that. Something like that. Foreign as fuck.
Is it because we're wearing black shirts?
And I'm wearing zombie hands that look like they're grabbing my boots.
And zombie pants?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm with you.
All right.
Fair enough.
it's my comfy clothes. I rolled out of bed and threw pants on.
You just came over here because we got Zima.
That is very true.
It's like high school all over again.
It is true.
My mom and dad went out of town, and my mom got a case of Zima, so you get to come over.
Bring all your recording equipment.
Do you have any more wine coolers?
Yeah, fucking wine cooler. Is it Boone's Farm?
You got that Boone's? You can come
I
over.
like
You
the
got
watermelon ones.
Fuzzy Navel Boone's Farm?
This fucking mic stand. I swear to God, I'm never buying something on the internet ever again.
That's a lie.
Where did ours come from?
Not these. These are from the goddamn internet, obviously. I bought them fucking on.
What happened to our ones we got from Great House of Guitars? Hop, hop, hop.
We brought those back.
See ya.
Remember, yeah, I brought those back and I bought a mixer instead.
You know what? I'm not sponsoring that place anymore. I'm just kidding. You can't not like the House of Guitars.
I mean, it's a fucking staple of Rochester. I mean, they have literally everything in the world that you could want. I mean, not exactly the most knowledgeable staff about everything.
Is it all the same staff still, or do they like hire?
They hired a lot of. They got a lot of
high
kids. They got a
schoolers?
lot of kids there now.
they're
Yeah.
more knowledgeable than I am, so there's that.
Yeah, but we tried to explain to the fucking salesman what we were trying to do, and he sold us fucking like. He didn't sell us studio mics or condenser mics. He sold us like fucking. What's it called? Like a monitor mic, like something for like a drum kit or something like that. That's actually going to be fucking measuring a kick drum.
Yeah, these aren't really meant for beatboxing.
Damn it!
Murph definitely is our next guest. I actually called him earlier tonight.
You can talk about bowling with tires.
Yeah, so I'll let that story happen. Yeah, I asked Murph to be on the show on Tuesday, but I was Tuesday. I was a little sick in bed, so
You should do it here more often. I feel like this is.
I want to do it. I want to make a studio down in the basement here, and
Have
actually,
you tried our sweaty balls?
No.
you haven't heard Sweaty Balls?
No.
No, you gotta
Is
try.
it something to hear or try?
You gotta try our Sweaty Balls.
Okay, what is it? Where is
They're,
it?
They're
They're
Sweaty Balls.
Are you gonna pull them out so I can try them, or what?
I think you'd love our sweaty balls.
Yeah, you
They're about
just
salami.
we just want to put our Sweaty Balls in your
Oh, I
mouth.
decided I'm gonna get
Hold on
another
to
dog. It's probably gonna take years, but I'm gonna get one. I want a French bulldog.
Are you going to name it Roxy
I'm gonna
too?
name it salami.
You should name it Sweaty Balls.
Roxy the New?
No. Oh, you know Roxy was on your show with her dog?
Nobody cares.
The day that I
No, I don't care.
Roxy
Turn your mic off. What? What's that? I can't hear you.
I got hit by a car.
Oh, that
You know,
sucks.
Her dog's named Corey, and I was like, oh, that's fucked up.
Wow, that's really
That girl is...
That's crazy.
I love her. Don't talk crap about her, please.
She's the fucking worst person I've ever met in my life. She left our fucking podcast debate. Thank you guys. I had so much fun. It was so good to talk about it. And then went home and wrote a fucking rebuttal video saying how rude and disrespectful we were and how we were talking over her. That fucking hypocrite. Fuck that.
How about the Yankees?
No, fuck that. Fuck Roxy Love. That's not even your real name. Fuck you.
Do you even know her real name?
I don't give a fuck what her real name is. Her real name is fucking stupid stripper.
I don't like it when Dad gets all drunk and angry. Let's not talk about it anymore.
Every time the house smells like pine cones, Dad would be acting crazy.
What?
When I smoke weed, I get nuts, I guess. Pine cones, weed, marijuana.
We do a How to Make Chicken French podcast. No,
Dave.
no, I'm not making chicken French because Steve's just going to overstep me the entire
Oh, you
time.
know what I really
Because you
want?
fucking egg washed before you floured,
I
remember?
want some
Way to stir up the pot, Amber.
chicken macaroni.
Odd thing about buffalo chicken. Have you looked at your time
Chicken.
hop? Have you looked at our time hop today? Did I miss?
Yes, yes,
I missed
I
it.
did saw it.
I did
saw
saw it. I did see it.
I did see it.
No,
we
it was-
have no buffalo chicken.
Last year at this time we were talking about fucking making buffalo chicken wing dip and having a party at my house because I just got a camper and I was like having a camper party in my driveway to piss off my neighbor and something about we had chicken wing dip and Betsy was supposed to come over, so it all
Hey,
kind
where's
of.
the other girl that always does the thingy? Is that Betsy?
Betsy is she got out of work late or something like that, and then she didn't have a ride out
Yeah, we
here.
just keep missing each other.
She didn't have a ride out here.
No, we only invite you when she's not here because we're scared she's going to fight you.
Why? I'm a very nice person. I'm not someone that people want
Because
to
she
fight.
likes to kick dogs.
I've kicked a few dogs in my day.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. I was joking.
So was I.
I don't think you were.
Maybe. I'm more likely to kick a cat than a dog. I'm a dog person.
I would never kick a cat.
They make
They have
funny
claws.
noises.
They fucking turn around real quick. You punt a cat, and it's like, wow, and it's right back on you. Like,
And speaking of Facebook memories, damn it, Steve, from July 21st. A picture, a zoomed up. I don't know if you guys can see that.
oh my god,
It's on
I can't
my-
believe that was.
On my time hop,
That's
it's
so
me.
funny.
It's
Whose
me.
eyes are those on your phone?
This
It's
is Shannon Carpenter.
She's got
my
very pretty eyes.
my sandals at a metal show.
We were just talking about Steve wearing sandals at a metal show.
That's one of my favorite pictures. Ferg and I on stage.
Yeah, it's a nice picture.
That's a good picture of Ferg and I.
I want you to tag.
Shout out to Jason Ferguson, by the way.
Yeah, Jay Ferg.
Yeah. Dave cannot make chicken French the right way, Amber, so fucking deal with it. If you want chicken French, you come over here and we make chicken French.
She liked the chicken French I made.
Yeah, but because I had to fix it, motherfucker.
No. You just made it from start. I don't think you remember. You were hammered.
That will happen.
I just agreed to help you. I didn't think I had to say that long.
Did you eat any of it though?
Of course.
Was it delicious?
So, with the egg wash in it before you flour it, so the egg wash wouldn't stay on the chicken, which defeats the purpose of making a chicken French because it's red.
What you guys can't hear is Steve said he fucked it up, and it was still delicious, but it's all
I
right.
still ate it.
Hey,
You just have to rinse off the egg wash.
don't sneak up on me. I kick.
Alright, my team is going to go ahead. Thanks, guys.
Oh, it's been great seeing you.
just kidding.
Even great not
Want a
seeing
Sam
you.
Adams?
I need to sober up first.
There's another
I've never had a
there's
Zima
another Zima
yet.
on the fridge if you want it. I don't want it. I can't
I'll
drink
take
anymore.
another Zima
You can have the Zima.
so I can wake
I
up with
have a bottle
heartburn.
opener.
Do I have to get
Don't
some
worry,
by
I'll
myself? I'm not a guest yet.
Dude, you know I was fucking waiting for the bottle opener.
Well, you know, real bartenders keep them with them.
Yeah, and my keys are in my room upstairs, actually. So, anyways, guys,
No, it's not good. It's not. You know what? Going from the Zima to these things tastes like bologna.
exactly.
Yep. It literally tastes like bologna.
All right, Dave, Mila or Amber, Mila's daughter, Mila, Amber's daughter, said she asked about your chicken French all the time, or our chicken French all the time. So you can come over here anytime you want. Bring the fucking child, and Dave and I will make chicken French. We'll do it tomorrow.
I like the kid. She's a good kid.
I was
She was a
like,
good kid.
you get to say
Amazing
something else after that?
She actually got stung by a bee today in the shin.
Is she allergic?
Apparently not,
That's good.
because mom's not fucking calling me saying that daughter is in hospital. So that's always good to know. There's dogs everywhere. Hi, Sasha. You're getting wrapped around all my cords. So we have 3 dogs here. There's a mother.
Oh, I don't count.
Oh, you don't count. There's 3 dogs here. There's a male, that's the father, a female that is the mother, and then their daughter. There is Nico, Sasha, mother and father, or father and mother, and then Roxy, which is the daughter, and they're all fucking crazy.
Roxy. Oh.
Stop, Dave. I'm going to kick you in your...
Oh,
Sweaty
yeah.
balls.
People have the same fucking names for their dogs. No, it's Roxy.
I'm just saying, it's a cute dog. I was off for a cute
If you guys look in the back corner on the couch, it's Corey's left, so your guys...
Are you explaining this for our visually impaired?
I'm pointing at the dog.
You're pointing directly at me.
Oh, the dog on my couch.
Yeah, there's a dog on the couch. That's Roxy. So, yeah. Roxy was mean to me all the time. She always used to growl and bark at
Yeah,
me.
she didn't like a lot of guys. There's only one guy that she liked.
Annika?
No.
Napoleon Dynamite.
No.
Dr. Phil?
Doctor Who? Dr. Kutcher?
No, she liked
Dr.
Angel
House?
a lot.
She didn't like Tony?
Oh, she hated Tony.
Soprano?
No. Tony Soprano?
Yeah.
No. Rest in peace to James Gandolfini, by the way. I have a feeling that something's happening here.
There's a thing.
Broadcast interrupted. It's still live on there. All right, so we're only fucking an hour and 19 in.
Yeah. Like, how do we do this for 2 hours every week?
We had cheers in like a good half hour or so let's fucking get that the fuck out of the
Let's
way.
do
I
it.
went for more than 30 minutes.
Well, I don't fucking
Say the
know.
words.
I'm just using the
Cheers.
words. Salute, Solancha Prost.
Eats a lot of broccoli.
Eggplant.
What the fuck does eggplant have to do with anything?
Isn't that the emoji for penis?
That's an eggplant, but what does it have
I
to
don't
talk
really
about
send that
dicks?
to other people, so...
Yeah.
I haven't.
Hi, I'm coming over to cook dinner, and you said
He's
eggplant.
coming over for eggplant.
I don't even have an eggplant. We have to go to Wegmans, honey.
Netflix and eggplant.
Oh God, who are my friends?
I don't think that I've ever sent an eggplant to a female in my life.
I don't think I've ever seen a male use an eggplant.
I haven't
think
used
it's
the
like a female thing, which
emoji,
is
but I
weird.
brought people eggplant.
Because I would never use an eggplant to describe a penis.
Is that normal? Because I
I would
feel
use a
like...
mushroom.
I
Or
feel like if an eggplant is average, then I must be zucchini or some shit, because like it's just not right.
I think the girls that use the eggplant have
Is your
really
feed
big
working?
vaginas because, like,
You
an
think-
eggplant isn't a small.
They're size
thing.
queens.
Maybe.
Those bitches. Oh look, I had porn apps going on in my background.
Did you see eggplants?
Huh?
Is that a horse?
Yeah. Yes, I also breed horses. There's a totally different webpage.
I like a chestnut horse.
Wink, wink. Nothing about horses on the internet.
Just updating my profile on farmers.com.
Somebody will
Is that
understand.
the
Somebody will
dating
understand that
website?
reference.
Farmer love.
Isn't there a farmers dating?
Farmersonly.com.
thing?
FarmersOnly.com. Yeah, that's like that's like racist.
You don't have to be a farmer to be there.
I'm pretty
Is
sure
that
you do.
Christian Mingle? You don't have to be a Christian.
And you don't have to
I
mingle.
heard that's how Rob Dyrdek met his what's her nuts.
I don't fucking hate
The
that
girl at
shit.
Chanel West Coast. They met at Christian Mingle and they were just better off as best friends, and now they are who they are today.
I don't.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
don't
act
very-
very West Coast.
They don't act very Christian-like.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up.
Shut up,
Meg.
Meg. Shut up, Meg.
Stupid.
My feed is fucking super delayed. Like I'm getting it on my phone is fine.
Yeah, my phone's fine.
Where's,
Whoa,
what the fuck is that?
that's my voice. That's annoying.
Dude, I'm getting a delay from like Tommy's still awake in this video. Oh, there we go. Now we bumped that. Yo. Yeah.
headphones on.
You gotta turn that shit off.
Headphones.
I sound distorted.
Show Nico's eyes. Way more exciting.
Nico!
Shut your face.
Who's Nico?
Nico's the
Is that another
wolf.
dog?
Nico, where's your face? We're gonna show Nico's eyes. He's got one bad eye.
Oh, is that the dog with the blue and the weird eye?
Yeah, he lost an eye. He
Yeah,
got
he was looking at me, he was sniffing my
Nico
shoe, and I
is-
was like, this is awkward. We have a weird connection right now.
I think Nico's upstairs in bed with Tommy.
This is confusing.
Tommy's dog Nico got scratched in the eye as a puppy, or like later, early on in life.
And it made its eye like ice blue.
Well, yeah.
It's got like one eye like
Last
me.
fight you
And
got into.
I haven't been in a fight in a while.
Was it the one at
Not on
Sundowners?
purpose.
the last time I got in a fight,
Yeah.
you were there. It was at Darien Lake.
That was no,
Okay.
that wasn't a fight. You fucking ripped some girl's head off, like by the back
And
of
it
the
wasn't
head.
even my fight. She was, whose face was she up in? Keith's face,
Anthony,
right?
no, it was Anthony
Anthony's
because we
face?
just talked about this. Yeah.
And I'm not a fighter. But she was drunk and she was like all up in her face. I got in the middle of them because I thought he was going to hit her.
Well, she walked by.
And then
Anthony,
she's
she
just
walked by
like,
Anthony and said
"What
something.
bitch?" I'm like, you did not just call me a bitch. And then she like swung at me. And
Yeah.
then I
So you never
Rip
called
their
her a
head
bitch?
off, I
to
guess.
clarify?
no, I don't use that word.
I do.
Furry.
Delta Vecchio, what up?
That was the
Oh, hi, Ralph.
No, the
That's
last
the coolest combo
I'd say
for a
that
man.
the last fight that I really got into was probably that one at Sundowners, and that dude was yelling at some older woman, and I told him to shut the fuck up, and he's like, "Fuck you! What are you gonna do about it?" And I kind of blew it off. And he walked past me and fucking said something to me, and I was just like, "All right, just wait till you go back and sit down. I'm just gonna walk up to you." And I didn't do anything. We just kept yelling and screaming at each other. I went to the bathroom and then came out of the bathroom. I was like, "Yo, fuck you!" And I just duffed him right in the side of the head.
How come I wasn't there for that?
No, that was after you guys scrapped before that.
Yeah, I
You guys scrapped.
I know we were young.
You walked over and you fucking popped him in the face, and then you wrestled around a little bit. And then he got you standing up, and then he popped you real good.
Yeah.
And then you both went down. It was a weird thing.
Yeah, well, dude, I'm 33 years old. I'm not into that fighting shit at the bar anymore. Fucking jail's fucking shitty enough as it is, and fucking fuck that. I'm not going to jail for beating up a 50-year-old man ever again. I mean, I probably will, but I can't predict tomorrow. But I'm trying to avoid situations like that as much as possible.
Well, some of these things you can't avoid, you know?
Yeah,
I
gotta
don't
go
want
out
to fight
seeking
again
it.
just to see if like I'm still spunky. See if
What?
I'm a little scrapper still.
When's the last time you got? When's the last time you got a fight? Darien Lake? You haven't fucking
That was like
got-
that No Doubt concert. So that was like
There's no doubt in Paramore, yeah.
Let me see that.
10 years ago, right? 8, 9, or 10 years ago.
I was born in 1984, if that matters.
I was born in 86.
Fuck you, Amber. Your stupid ass questions. So, guys, everybody that's watching at home, seeing that there's two viewers, I got a fucking tattoo on my stomach that says 1984. Okay? There it goes. I'll make fun of it. It was a
I
fucking.
have a sun on my belly button.
It was a stupid.
third did,
It was a
actually.
stupid fucking decision to get a stupid tattoo on my stomach, but it's better than getting swastikas all over my body, I guess.
Yeah, like last Tuesday.
Yeah, except for my last Tuesday's swastika tattoo.
I was born in 85.
So in 84, 85, and 86. This is kind of cool.
We are like the worst people in the world.
Right?
So, what do you feel about the whole Chester thing happening today, this morning, this afternoon?
I don't know. It really hasn't sunk in yet.
Sunk in? I mean,
Well, I mean, I know it's. I mean, I'm not gonna like get emotional about it, but I was watching. Someone was on TV. I think I was watching on TV, and they like interrupted whatever show and did this little thing about Chester, and
I struggle.
it was. I don't know.
I struggle with suicide. I really have a hard
Whoa.
time with being empathetic for suicide. And I feel bad because you're not supposed to.
I feel
feel
bad
that
for the person that did it. I don't feel bad for the people that are over emotional about it. Like, I feel like it's not their struggle. Like, yeah, if you're related to them, I don't really know how to say that sound like an asshole because, like, I really am not an asshole
Right.
about the situation.
I mean, that's
but
how I feel about. Like, I feel bad
especially
that
when
I'm
you have that
saying
many
this.
kids. Like, really, come on. I don't understand. I mean, I don't have the same mental issues as this person, but I don't understand. If there's kids involved, you have a family.
I just struggle with being empathetic to people that take their lives. Like, I'm not like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just like, all right. I'm not
I
gonna.
think
I'm
I
not
feel
gonna
that way
give you my
about like
sympathy
drug
on this one.
overdoses. How you feel about suicide?
Yeah, I guess I can see that. I mean, drug overdose is kind of in the same league. I feel like
Because that's like an accident. That person's not trying to die; they're just trying to get fucked up.
right.
But
That's
this
where I
person's
feel the
trying to
difference.
die, and they know they're going to die, and they're controlling that fate. So it's a hard line to take sides on, I guess. But the drug thing, no, I can't.
It's such a hard subject. Yeah, and I don't like to make fun of suicide. Like, I make fun of a lot of stupid shit, but I don't really like to make fun of suicide.
I don't think
It's
anyone
easier
should
if
make
you
fun
get
of
hit
it.
by a car or...
I think it's kind of a coward's way.
tree.
I think it's a kind of a coward's way out because you're not only hurting yourself, you're hurting up your family, your mother, your father, your brother, sister, children, neighbors, friends, fucking.
What I get stuck on,
Like
and
that whole
what
nine,
bothers
it's kind of
me
a
and,
selfish
pulls at
move.
my heartstrings, what were they thinking, like, their final moments, like, before their last breath, before it was actually done?
I regret it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how bad could things be in your own head that you feel you just need to end it off?
This is such a weird subject because people are so passionate about it. I mean, it's so easy to offend somebody on suicide, but at the same time, you know, everybody's going to have an opinion on it. We all have to deal with it.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you're bad, like, you can't cry over this, or you can't do that, or you can't feel this way because this person chose to take their life, but it's just something I stay silent on because I don't think my opinion's really going to matter, and if I voice my opinion, it's just going to start shit or not start shit. It's just no one's business.
No, I don't like talking about it because it's not something I've experienced. Like, I know a lot of friends that have killed themselves, but
No one really close to me has, so.
yeah, a lot of close friends of mine have, but it's like, I don't know what the fuck they were going through when it happened. Like, a lot of people didn't do it on purpose. Like, suicide is one way if, like, you fucking put a gun to your head or hang yourself, but
I started watching this movie today on Netflix called My Suicide.
sounds fucking catchy.
And it's this
What's
kid,
it- what's
it's
it about?
a high school senior project or whatever, and I like skipped a bunch of parts just to see if he really killed himself at the end, because it's a fucked up movie. The beginning of it's like weird, like I think you'd be really stoned to like even comprehend the beginning of this movie. But the teacher asks, okay, he's going around the class asking everyone what their video is going to be about. He's like, I'm going to videotape myself killing myself.
Yeah.
And he was going to get everyone's opinions on it before he actually did it, and that was gonna, and the end of the video was going to be him doing it.
So, but did he die?
Well, he made a whole bunch of friends because he like got arrested and like escorted to like the mental health thing, and he got out and like his crush paid more attention to him. Turns out she wanted to kill herself. She ended up trying to.
Tommy just came downstairs with a vacuum.
They all went.
I ain't asking questions.
And some kid. I must have missed. I must have skipped past this one part. But one of the kids at the party, I guess one of his friends, actually ended up hanging himself in the gym that night.
Yeah.
And he's like got his camera in his hand the whole time. And he's showing the kid hanging in the basketball hoop. And
Like a suicide pact?
You're off mic.
I feel like that's what it turned into. But it was just such a fucked up movie, and so it was weird and kind of hard to follow. I think I was just too tired.
You ever get fucked up and watch the wrong movie accidentally?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, fucking Joe.
I was in
Thank
Atlantic
you.
City. I went to
Thank you,
see
Joe Rogan
Fiasco.
Fire Sticks.
Came
Yeah.
back to the room. I was shit-faced hammered, and I watched, what was that really sad movie about that girl with cancer? Fault in Our Stars or something?
Oh, I really like
No,
the author.
that's fucking the Mandy Moore movie.
No, that was,
That's a Walk to Remember.
yeah.
You said that one movie with that girl dies from cancer. That's a Mandy
There's
Moore.
probably more than one.
Yeah.
You're gay for even knowing that.
That
You
is
watched
actually
that?
one of my favorite movies. That made me.
Really?
I would honestly say, A Walk to Remember made me cry like a motherfucker.
I don't think I
I had a
cried
big
during
crush on
that.
Mandy Moore.
I still do.
You miss her like
She's super
candy?
cute. It's, you know what it is though? I think it's her like innocent shtick that she's got going on.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
no
she's
part of
the
me that
one that
believes
didn't get
she
sexualized. Like,
She's not-
trying to-
oh,
I feel like she's definitely got
Why?
sex.
Dude, I had fucking pictures of her on my wall from Maxim and shit like that.
She was in Maxim?
Huh?
She was in Maxim?
She was in Maxim and fucking, what's the other one? There's a whole shit ton of those fucking magazines back in the day. No, she's in a fucking bikini top and a fucking piece of underwear about that fucking big.
Oh, man.
Ah, thank you, Mandy.
Whatever happened to Julia Stiles?
She's still doing her thing. She's still fucking gorgeous as
Bree,
fuck. Dude, you're like
Shay,
bringing up all my
Bree,
fucking like
Taylor.
90s and 2000s fucking like.
Brie, doesn't Brie and her sister look like her?
I don't know what Bree's sister looks like. A little
Yeah,
bit.
Bree.
She does look like Julia Stiles.
Yeah.
She looks a lot like Julia
They
Stiles.
both do.
Oh, I don't know who that is. I don't know who her sister is, I should say.
You probably met her.
Dropped a viewer.
I'm over it.
I miss you.
I keep hearing doors opening. Like, I keep hearing.
One door closes, another one
Everything's set.
opens.
There's Nico. Nico Rodriguez. Nico Rodriguez
No yawning.
he is not Spanish. His name is Nico.
I think Sam Adams makes me tired.
Nico, somebody wanted to see your eyes on the internet, but I don't think they're watching anymore, so you don't have to.
How many people are watching?
It says 2, and I'm pretty sure it's me and Tom.
Hi, Tom. I'm standing outside and the podcast. They won't let me inside because
Tom,
I'm
$5
They won't let Asians in.
Katie's back.
Hi, Katie. Are you wearing pants?
Is Katie wearing pants? I think Katie is wearing pants.
What happened to other Katie? Our breakdance Katie.
She
I saw the pictures.
both her feet.
Yeah, what the fuck was she doing?
Wait, what?
She's
Katie break pants?
No, him and I have a mutual friend, Katie, and the first time I met her, I was living with Dave and family out
What's
in
your Wi-Fi password?
no really, fuck Frontier.
Really?
No, really, fuck Frontier.
No, I know that, but
Yes,
what's
that's
it?
really the best word. No, really, fuck Frontier.
Okay.
Dave and I have a mutual friend named Katie, and she came to
Are
our
you
house out in
spaces?
all one word, dude. Fucking nobody puts spaces in passwords.
Is that a thing? Can you do that?
I don't know. Maybe an underscore. Anyways,
Yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, that's like.
are you done? Are you done
Yeah.
fucking talking like in the middle of a talk show?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm done talking about
Yeah.
shit at me.
So the girl fucking, I had a bunch of soccer trophies over my room for some reason, and she's like, "What are these breakdancing trophies?" And like her and I became really good friends after that. So she was super cool. But I saw pictures on Facebook the other day, and she had fucking 2 casts on her feet and crutches, and apparently she broke both of her feet at the same time. Like every female I know is like breaking their fucking ankles and their feet. And all
I've
this
never
other
seen
shit.
anybody break both their feet.
Yeah, that's like, who's gonna wipe their ass?
Break them. Break them.
Like, what do you do when you have to go to the bathroom? How do you go to the bathroom? I understand, like, going to the bathroom physically, but
You can go to the bathroom, so it's not your
How do you
drug
break
life.
how do you?
ankles.
But how do you get there?
Oh,
Both of her ankles were broken. Like, how do you get around? What do you do?
How do you break both your ankles?
What were you doing, girl?
Not selfie time.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to see how this live shit works, because my shit never goes live.
Are you gonna
We
go
are-
live
It's
all
on. It's
live?
on my page.
It didn't work on Facebook, but it's working on Instagram, which is weird because I've never done that.
Wait, what?
See?
Oh yeah. You guys can sit there and watch us live and still be doing other things if you actually open up our video and then swipe down.
And if you have 2 broken ankles, then you could definitely just sit
Yeah,
there. and
or
watch.
you just be smart like me and just have 2 different devices because it's 2017.
Well, not everyone's cool like you.
Well, not everybody is cool like me.
Are you worried
I do
about
have fancy pants.
that neutrality? That's popping back up.
No, dude, that's CISPA shit. All that other thing has been fucking being talked about for so long. It's never gonna fucking stick, dude.
Wait, what's not?
They're trying to prevent like everything on the internet from happening ever again. Like the whole fucking hold on.
Yo, these mic things in this table not working.
I know it's just fine.
Touch it, move it.
Yeah, that's because I touch it or move it. I move it because I have to move it because it's constantly adjusting. I just have to buy different booms, and I'm not really worried about it. We're coming to the end of our podcast, anyways.
Could I go to bed? But my Zima's not.
No, I'm actually going to go up to the bar and do a shot with Dave.
What, by the reunion?
We're definitely going to the reunion. I mean, I told fucking Barney that I was going to come up there on Tuesday.
I thought that's where you make broadcasting.
Yeah, that's normally where we do it. I just didn't feel like going to a bar this time, and
How long does it take a piercing to heal?
ask her, man. I don't know.
Oh, I used to have like 1 million piercings.
How long does it take to heal? 'Cause I feel like my ears. I can finally take things in and out of it, and
I
I'm not
don't
like
know, like 4 to
making any
6
weird
weeks,
stuff
maybe?
anymore. But I still can't sleep on it.
Are you fucking live on Instagram, our
I tried.
podcast?
Oh, am I still?
I just got a fucking notification.
Really? So it works? I'm so excited.
I just
Can I turn my
fucking,
thingy?
I saw a notification that Corey Simpson is live on Instagram for some
Does it say
reason.
for the first time?
I don't fucking know, dude. Corey Simpson sent a video. Watch it before it ends.
Did you goon squat it?
What's Goon Squad mean? Who are the Goon Squad?
God,
I'm just kidding.
for real right now. Who is this girl? Why do you bring her?
I
don't
just
know.
came for the Zima. If you didn't live next door, I would not be
She
there.
can't just show up anymore.
I'm ready to go to the bar
Or I
and take
do
a shot.
randomly just show up here.
Oh, did I show up?
No, I do.
I don't know. We're not really at the end point yet. Consistency, Steven. You lack consistency.
Yeah, what time
Sorry.
does this end?
I'm going to wrap it up
Wait,
right
don't
now.
you guys usually end this shit at like 10:30? Didn't you
No,
like start
we
at 11?
started at 11. It depends on, we kind of jump around with what we're doing. So sometimes. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
Yeah, you are.
Well, if you start this next time and you're here and I'm not in bed,
Normally we start at 9 or 10 and they'll go to like either 11 or 12. Normally we try to do like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we are at an hour and 45. Depending on where we are, it's what we do, so it's not that bad.
wait, where's the cool dog with the weird eye?
Nico!
Come here, you Spanish dog.
He's not Spanish.
I just saw the big Tommy right
Been
there.
informed that he is not a Spaniard.
Look it so somebody could see the eye. Oh, whoa, I'm under the beard. Oh, don't look at me.
All the other dogs with the fucked up balls better run. I found these marks.
Huh?
Because they have guts.
Wait, so why did you take the piercing out and then put it back in?
I want
You're
to check the
ready.
hole.
How do you check the hole?
I-
Can you just move it like
You
back
don't-
and forth?
yeah, you don't have to
Like,
take it out.
rotate it?
Okay, but sometimes I like to make sure they're crusty. No, that's...
I never really had my ears pierced. I had 3 in my tongue and a bunch of other ones. 2 in the back of my neck. All 4 sides of my belly button.
I can still fit my tongue in. I stretch it out to a 4
You can still
gauge.
fit your tongue in where?
They boot.
What is on your arm? Do you know the Wizard of Oz tattoo?
Where?
Your tattoo.
This one?
Yeah.
Is this a lion?
Looks like something out of the Wizard of Oz.
I got a lion, which has nothing to do with the Wizard of Oz. Well, except for the cowardly lion. I got the tiki mask and the baby lion for my baby lion. Beach sunset,
Huh.
high school nickname.
Really?
Huh?
What did it say?
Don't worry about it.
Oldie boy.
I thought it said like 2010.
Pacifier logo.
Really?
Shout out to Pacifier.
What? Nobody's got a tiki
Hi,
mask.
neighbor Tommy.
Oh, do you have it? He does have a tiki mask.
just hung up just now.
That's not a tiki mask. Whoa, Dave.
Oh, whoa. Shit's getting real.
Yoda. Darth Vader.
Hey,
I mean, I didn't actually see all of your tattoos. I just asked about your Wizard of Oz art. Tommy, let's see all yours. Oh, wait, your clothes are already off.
I don't look nearly as good with my clothes off as Tommy does. But I do like my tattoos.
Yo, it's so weird because I hadn't seen him for like 10 years, and then I ran into him. He used to be like 2 feet tall, and now he's like a little bit shorter than me.
He's still watching this.
He was. I grew up with him. He lived behind me like my whole life.
I have to pee again. Sorry.
Hey, you want to take my live video? That's a few. You don't know.
All the things that nobody wants to see.
He'll
It's hard.
pee on my
Do a
phone.
little recount, then we're going to wrap up.
That's your job. I don't do this shit ever.
Well, folks, today we learned on the Goon Squad podcast that too soon jokes are funny.
See?
We learned that it burns when Stephen pees. We've also learned
To get Corey out of bed, just say there's Zima.
Zima will get Corey out of bed because she's an alcoholic.
No, I just live next door and I haven't drank for 5 days.
Let's not judge. We're not here to judge.
You just judged me hard.
No, I didn't judge you. I just told the truth. Tommy doesn't wear clothes. That's a thing we learned this week.
His girlfriend does.
She does.
Thank you for wearing clothes, Daniel.
I was hoping that was his
That's a good
girlfriend
job.
because I didn't want to be like,
Making it awkward for everybody.
Her girlfriend's watching, like,
Who's this bitch in my kitchen?
Why
next
does she
week
have
Stephen will be
clothes
shaving his mustache,
into
possibly
the
his hair.
No, he's not cutting his hair.
There's nobody watching anymore. We learned that we don't really understand the microphone process fully yet, but
Oh,
we're working on
Bruno
it.
wants to know if I really am drinking Zima. I am.
You really are drinking Zima, brought to you by the Goon Squad podcast.
Yes. I haven't had one of these since I was like 18.
You can find us at the Goon Squad podcast on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm going to actually link this video up.
You always say that, and I can never find any links to any of your podcasts.
We blocked you.
I put it on. I put it on live, so I link it.
Communication.
You have to
is-
you have to join our Facebook page to see what's there for link.
We learned that communication is the most important element of.
That's why we're not in a relationship. That's why we're not in a relationship.
None of
Because
us
this
are.
Communicating.
because this bitch doesn't listen.
Nobody else fucking talks
Why
to
are
us.
you looking at me?
Because you can't find our links. Like I fucking put them on our Facebook page. We created a page so people can find us.
I'm not on Facebook all the time.
All right, guys. We will be back next Tuesday doing the same fucking stupid shit that we do every fucking week.
But I won't be here. I'll be in bed. Unless there's SEMA.
So if you guys want to tune in next week,
See my sweaty balls.
Wait, are you going to show some horse sex videos?
yes, they'll be
I did see one on
they'll be in
his
the comments.
iPad. I just did.
Things people say out loud.
All right, guys. We are still looking for somebody that is anti-gun. Can you turn that off, please? Who's ever making audio? Stop.
Dave, you ruin everything.
All right, your mics are off. Anyways, we're going to be back next Tuesday. We are still looking for somebody that is anti-gun. Dude, I swear to God. Turn it off, man. What the fuck? I hear that, and it goes through the soundboard.
I hear you.
Okay, well, you need to listen to me, not just hear me.
Arguing.
Anyways, we're still trying to find somebody that's anti-gun for a podcast.
Drink this off.
Anyways, we're trying to find somebody that's... Dude, I'm fucking done talking.